Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Well, these days a lot of us have smartphones, and some of us are even getting smart cars and starting to move into smart homes. With me today I have Adam Crandal. He's the general manager over at Quigley Smart, and we'll be talking about some of those smart home ideas and even more. Thanks for joining me today, Adam. Appreciate you coming in. So let's talk about what's trending today in heating and air conditioning. What's new and what's going on with those systems today?
It's all about personalizing it to your own needs and your wants. Smartphones controlling our temperature, systems learning your habits. It's all about indoor comfort. It's all about being as comfortable in your home as you can.
That's a pretty neat thing, and it is becoming more and more popular. Let's talk about efficiency. That's a trending thing that I see more and more systems talking about.
A lot in today's market. There are so many efficient units, and we're to a point where we're plateauing on our efficiency, and at 95, 96, 98% efficient, the high SEER values on the air conditioners, it's really about picking a system that suits your needs, your lifestyle, the type of home that you have, and what you want in filtration and that sort of thing.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're saying is that all of the systems are pretty good at being efficient, so now we can start thinking about what's right for us and our home. You mentioned filtration. That's another thing that people are becoming more and more aware of. Talk to me a little bit about air filtration.
Filtration, just like the whole industry, has gone a long ways. And it's, when you're looking at a filtration system, really important to pick one that suits your needs. Not to necessarily overbuy, because it can get a lot more complicated. A nice filtration system that's going to pull out the contaminants, a nice system that's going to circulate the air. It doesn't have to be as complicated as people make it. Just find something that is going to suit what area that you want to achieve, and let it be.
Are some of those parameters then like the layout of the home, whether you have pets, children, use air conditioning or open windows, things like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Pets, allergies, respiratory problems. There's so many products out there that can solve people's individual issues, and not one system is perfect for all of them. Okay. Just like picking a system, you have to find the filtration system that's going to suit what you want and go from there.
So that's going to take a little bit of homework, but you can help folks with that sort
absolutely.
of thing. That's what you do. So if someone is thinking about this, they are purchasing, how do you advise getting started and going about that?
I think the key is to find out what your needs are, not just today, because the system's going to last for 20 years. What do you think your needs are going to be in 10 years? If you're at retirement age, as we get older, our heating and cooling needs change. Our filtration needs change to be able to control the humidity. So think about not just trying to replace your system that you've had for 20 years. Try to think about what do you want to have happen? What do you want your house to be like when you're 75 years old, when the system's half used up?
I have to say, you're really making this a more personal thing than I ever really thought of. I figure you pick out a furnace that's in your price range and you're kind of done. That's really interesting.
Well, that's the new age of heating and air conditioning.
I'm learning. What about getting ready for winter? It's not too early to start thinking about that, I suppose.
No, we just we recommend to people that you make sure you change your filter. If you haven't had your system serviced by a qualified technician, by all means, make an appointment. Make it early, because businesses get very busy as it gets cold.
I suppose.
Have them just check everything out. Make sure that the safety features that are incorporated with the furnace are operating properly. The venting is clear and not giving issues there. Just so that when it's 10 below on the coldest day of the year on a Saturday night, that your system doesn't go out and you're left hanging.
Oh, a little bit of peace of mind and having that appointment made. Alrighty. Well, how do folks find you if they want to chat with you about any of this?
We have two locations, one in Beloit, and our phone number is 365-6688, and our location in Janesville is 756-4207. We have 24-hour service, open 5 days a week. Any questions, just give us a call and we can try to help you with your needs.
Great. Well, thank you, Adam, for coming in. That was actually quite interesting, talking about air conditioning and furnaces. Thanks again. We'll be right back with some back-to-school tips on getting your kids into the swing of things. Stay tuned.